Alright, finally back from school. What the hell was I supposed to do again? Oh! What's this? Disney Magic Kingdom? Oh, sweet! It lets me build my own Disneyland thing, while also unlocking a bunch of Disney characters? Awesome! I love Disney! So this is going to be awesome! Free. It's a mobile port, and it's free.
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, I'll give it a chance. I mean, maybe it'll be fine. Right? Okay. Since I'm making this video, you know that this game wasn't fine, and instead frustrated me, with little satisfaction to make it worth it. Before I launch into the furious ranting, let me quickly sum up this free genre of games. Some happens to a town, areas need to be cleared, buildings need to be placed, I need to be interrupted by my wonderful cat, characters need to be unlocked, 2 currencies, minor and major. Minor is easy to get, major more or less requires payment, microtransactions, wait time is bullshit! Now you know this genre and the tone for the rest of this video. We can begin with this review/rant. It's more of a rant, but meh. So things start off actually really promising. Maleficent lays a curse on Disneyland. And we start with Mickey and the wizard from the Sword and the Stone, for some reason, with quick timers and fast gameplay. Along the way we get Goofy in, and the town needs a sheriff, so say howdy to Woody! So at first, it seems like this game has a friend in me.
Aye, puns.
Then, I instantly begin to hate everything as all the bullshit piles up. Oh god, where to start? So Mickey's got a mission he wants me to do. Alright, you spend an hour researching magic. Oh, Goofy wants to watch a 2-hour show. Alrighty then, you go do that. And Woody wants to practice rope for it. Is that a 4-hour wait time? What, 6 hours? Okay, this is gonna get super negative super quickly. So I'll start off with the positives. Ooh. If you're a Disney fan like me, you will love how many movies get referenced. Oh my god. Unlike Disney Infinity, which had a major problem of barely including the traditionally animated guys, you know, the ones that most people remember fondly, this game has got you covered. You want to go back to the earliest of early days? Hi-ho! Snow White and all 7 of the dwarfs are there. Say you're like me, and you really like a certain trio of characters, to the point that they made their movie among one of your favourites? Yes, the 3 good fairies are here, on the second page, to give me a heart attack and make me think that they weren't in this game for a second. You like the less than traditional Disney stuff? Ooh, what's this? What's this? This is Nightmare Before Christmas! They're represented here as well. What's also really nice is that most of the villains are included as well. You can be prepared for sensational news, cause yep, Scar is included. But don't trust any apples around here, cause the Evil Queen's here too. And no one makes me happy to see him like Gaston! Please don't take that the wrong way. Please.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
Unfortunately, what would normally be a massive plus, that may even redeem the game, comes with one hellfire of a downside that'll make you want to burn down all of your city. But like I said, positives first. Your typical Disney charm is everywhere. The writing is top-notch and cute, and really funny at times, and the game even has the little things. Like how when you complete a mission or level up a character, most games give you a tick or a button to press to confirm it. Here, you give the characters a high five. A pointless little detail that just adds to the experience. I don't know, there's something about Woody flying backwards when I high five him that's oddly charming. Reach for the sky! Woo! Alright, positives done. Yeah, there aren't a lot of positives. Give him credit though. Said positives are big ones. But whether or not they redeem the crap is yet to be seen. I hope you're strapped in, because I'm a very thorough person when it comes to negative reviewing. This is the condensed version, by the way. Let's begin with the most obvious negative. It's free to play! Yes, this genre is so bad, being free is a terrible, terrible thing. Because of this dreaded pricing, the worst element is revealed, and it stands out in the open like this flying elephant in my room. Almost every single action is followed by a wait timer. If I've completed enough missions to clear away some of the curse, or I decide to send a character to go do something, as is typical in these games, I have to wait a while until it finishes. And the longer I play, the longer these wait timers seem to get. The longer they tick down for, the more that I can swear I can hear that crocodile ticking closer. Oh god! To the ship, Stanley! To the ship! Now, anytime I go send my characters to do anything, it will take at least an hour. Up to about 6 hours currently. By the time everyone's done, I could have watched a Disney movie or 3 in that time. Yes, while we're signing Jessie to discuss in the toy barn for 4 hours, and while Mickey's spending 6 hours looking for a photo album, I'm just gonna go watch Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 in that time. I swear, strange things happen to me when I watch Disney. I forget the difference between reality and fiction. What's especially annoying is that these timers cannot be cancelled, without skipping them of course. I can't get Mickey to put on a show for his fans, and then get a mission that Goofy sets up that requires him. Nope, I just gotta wait as long hours out. Oh, yeah, I can skip these timers, of course, by spending a few gems. I currently have about 70 to 80 of them at the time of recording this script. How does one get these gems exactly? Well, you get 1 or maybe 2 each time you level up. Either your game or your characters. Rarely get a few from chests or floats. When you wish upon a star or for a genie to give you them, watch a couple commercials a day to get them. 1 each, or the best way, buying them!
Oh my gosh.
The cheapest is $3 for a mere 40 gems that will seem absolutely pathetic when we're through, and the best value is 3,000 gems for $150! What? Over $100 dues for fictional currency? Oh, please do not tell me that people are actually spending that much money on this game. Would I ever buy 3,000 gems? Yeah. If I were Richie Rich for Donald Trump, maybe. Sorry to keep ragging on about this, but I mean it when I say you can buy a ticket to Disneyland with that money. Or just buy Super Mario Odyssey, I don't know. The only way you'd get enough money to borrow this stuff would be skinning 99 puppies and selling the fur. You won't and don't do that, of course, because it's effed up. Yeah, the magic will be enough for you to buy the bare necessities, but you need way more than you can easily get. Also, like more than half of the stuff in this game needs gems. I think about these games and I ask the question, how did they get so popular and make so much money? Then I respond to myself with, well, you got me. By your accounts, it doesn't make any sense. I feel bad for those poor unfortunate souls who actually spent this much money on this. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I would just play without paying. Well, as someone who's trying to play like that, you will find it will not be a pleasant experience. This game beats you down with every single timer. And these timers are everywhere. Just built something? Skip the timer. Trying to unlock a chest? Skip the timer. Welcome to new character, skip the timer! Level the character up, skip the timer! You want to unlock this character, but don't have the stuff to do it?
Come on, you poor unfortunate soul! Go ahead! Make your choice! It won't cost much, just your voice!
These timers wouldn't be so bad if I could actually, do something while they're ticking down. But if there's a couple timers going on, chances are there's nothing to do anyway. Oh, come on, game! Don't just do something, stand there! So, say you can get through the timers with patience, and coming back only every now and then, and you're focusing more on unlocking the wide variety of characters in this game. You know how I said that positive came with one hellfire of a negative? Here is that negative. Have fun collecting all of these characters, because Jiminy Crickets, the requirements are absurd! I don't mean making them available to be brought, although that comes with its own problems. You can't just buy them with magic, because that'd be too easy. No, they have to pile on a crap ton of other stuff. So far, the easiest I've found is Merlin from Sword in the Stone. Like all extra items, his are gone from either characters doing things, or occasionally, rarely, dropped from buildings. In Merlin's case specifically, the longest it takes to complete one of the necessary missions is an hour, and the others literally take only 6 minutes. When I saw these requirements, I almost shouted in glee! The others, on the other hand? Well, take Prince Charming for instance. First of all, we welcome him before Cinderella. Why? More importantly, he requires a coach, among other things, and as you can see, the only way for me to get one of those with what I have is to get lucky with bronze chests. In bronze chests, it takes about 3 hours to unlock them, with about a 10% chance of getting them. Aha! For the gloves, of which I need 2, I can rely on a better 40% chance. I'll get Mickey to do a thing for 6 hours. Wait, what? I also have both the tokens I need, but hell if I know how I got them! Or I could spend 40 gems, which is the point I'm currently at, seems actually pretty reasonable. At some point, I got really bloody lucky and got 2 of the things I needed in 1 bronze chest. Needless to say, I was very happy. So once a wish comes true, you won't feel satisfied, so credit's where it's due. Starlight! Some characters don't even give you that opportunity, and straight up force you to hand over gems. I hope you're happy needing 150 to welcome Pluto, or nearly 300 to welcome Rex! I swear, if Merryweather is locked behind some absurdly high bar to leap over, someone in my house is going to die. Several times. And it's probably going to be me. So, as I discovered long after making this recording, Merryweather does require gems. 240. Because of course Merryweather requires gems! Why wouldn't she require gems? She's only like the only character who I care about unlocking at this point. Also, Captain Hook requires 550. I don't understand requirements this high! It feels like Disney's controlling me like a puppet, almost forcing me to pay up. Alas for you, Disney, I've got no strings to hold me down. Also, I'm a real girl, so the strings probably wouldn't matter anyway. Oh, but it gets worse! You see all the characters who are grayed out? That means I am unable to welcome them at this moment. Fair enough. And if I select them right now, they tell me that I have to beat Emperor Zurg, or something along that line. But say you want to get Scar, or, well, any of the Lion King characters, really. Haha! Be prepared for disappointment, because when you tap on them, you get a mere coming soon. Oh, I just can't wait to spend everything. This is basically the circle of spending. Sorry, but this isn't a problem-free philosophy. I can't exactly have no worries for the rest of my days when this is constantly glooming over me. But seriously, why have them there in the first place if they aren't in the game yet? But as I discovered, that might not be the case. Now, I'm a fairly new player, so I could be dead wrong, but here's what I can gather. See, the Snow White characters were available to be welcomed. But don't get happy too soon, because they were only available for a limited time, with utterly insane requirements. That's why I'm rather bashful when it comes to spending money in these games. Going into the Facebook page and looking through the comments will greet you with angry people talking about how dang near impossible it was to get any of them, especially Grumpy and the Evil Queen. I am so tired of reading this bullcrap. It's actually making me sleepy. Here's a pro tip, guys. If they do this crap again, don't be dopey and buy into it. I'd recommend a boycott of sorts. I don't have to worry too much about missing out on it though, because at the time of me writing the script, I have the opportunity to work on the Beauty and the Beast game. And yes, Gaston is included. So I'm like, oh sweet! And then I learned that there's only one way to get them. Buy legendary chests. Now, that wouldn't be so bad, except there's about 50 factors that makes this frustrating and borderline a massive scam. Each legendary chest costs about 60 gems. Note my current total. That's not the bad part. Let's use Gaston as an example, since no one redeems an otherwise bad game like Gaston.
No one breaks their leg like Gaston.
You want to know what the chances of me getting him are? 2%! Same for Mrs. Potts and Chip. That's about 1 in 50. So I spend 60 gems and have a mere 1 in 50 chance of welcoming any one of these characters. Okay, so getting Gaston is kind of beyond me. What about Lumiere? About a 5% chance. Also, these guys should be human again, but I much preferred Cogsworth as a clock anyway, so I'm okay with it. Of course, you can buy a bundle for 6, emphasis on buy. This gives you a guaranteed shot of having a legendary or an epic for each one. A bit problematic when Beast, Lumiere, and Cogsworth don't fall into that category, and then you realize that you still might not get a character, and also there's only 6 chests for 7 characters, as other things are included in that mess as well. Oh, and did I mention this bundle costs 15 real life dollars? I mean, I guess that's better than the potential 150 to get Chip, but I fail to see why this is worth it. I mean, yeah, if you want to spend a ridiculous amount of money to have even a chance of getting Lumiere, then be my guest. Money's been poured, but thank the Lord that I am not one of those people. Yeah, buy the great chest, those drops might be delicious, but I don't believe it. And ask the dishes for a second opinion on that. And if I don't get them in the next few days, is that it? Am I never granted a chance to do it again? Does the last petal fall off the rose? I'll never be able to be a human again? Okay, the jokes are stupid, and I've talked about this point on it. Hi, editing Phlox is back. Turns out, yeah, I can't get him anymore. You can do the same thing again, with the same chances. I don't get the point! So what's keeping me going? Simple. The completionist in me. There will always be that driving force that keeps me going, just to see the collection complete. Also, I tapped on this thing that mentioned Aurora and Flora, and that makes me happy, realizing I can get the 3 fairies. I refuse to stop playing until I get all 3 fairies. Unfortunately, the path there will not be merry whether or not
Yo, bad joke.
Sorry. That pun was awful. Oh, you can probably tell that Merryweather is my favorite fairy, and one of my favorite Disney characters ever! I'm sorry, I was talking about something positive for a second there. Let me finish what I was saying without the awful pun. The path to welcoming all 3 fairies will not be a fun path, whether or not I spend money, considering that I do not even want to know the requirements, and the only fairy mentioned is Flora, meaning Fauna and Merryweather might be locked behind something difficult and painful. Oh, pass me! If only you knew. Alright, this video is getting a little bit long, so let's wrap up with overall thoughts. All the Frinian bullshit manages to piss me off more and more that I play these games. I cannot love a game like this. I want these Frinian games to just stop.
I think we've had enough of this nonsense.
There's so little game to this copy of a game that makes me think a fire was lit inside someone's body, because it seems like someone just sneezed this out and called it a game. But at the same time, I just can't get that mad. Seeing all of these characters I love in the same place is exactly what I want to see. Yes, the fact that I won't be able to get them all, including favourites like Lumia or Scar, is infuriating. And when you think about it, there's a lot of stuff they're excluding. I mean, I can understand things like Bambi or Cars or The Little Mermaid because it might be hard to incorporate them, but no Inside Out? Or Pinocchio, meaning Jiminy Cricket isn't in this game as far as I'm aware? But it's Disney! Getting mad at Disney makes me feel like an awful person. I just don't want to see them go down paths like this. Whether it's making a bunch of pointless live-action remakes, abandoning traditional animation completely, or buying everything that's under the sun, ruling the game of Monopoly they're playing, Disney has been making a lot of mistakes lately. I think it's saying something when I say that most of my favorite Disney movies, like Pinocchio or Sleeping Beauty, are the older ones. Inside Out is a fantastic movie though. Okay, now I'm rambling about Disney in general. Back to this. So what can I rate this game? I don't know. I want to love this game. I really do. But the constant ploys for money anger me. It makes me sad and fearful for what awaits me in Disney in the future. All these microtransactions legitimately disgust me. But I yearn to feel joy. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if we're willing to put up with the abundant negatives, the positives might just outweigh them. But in the meantime, I'll be looking for ways to cheese and cheat the system. Sorry Disney, but you ain't getting my money either way, and I want to enjoy your products, so... Haha! My cheating machine is right behind this door! Stanley, pull the lever! Run, lever! If you think you'll love the game, then once again, be my guest! Sometimes, this game can be frustrating yet satisfying, but to those who can't handle wait times and halting gameplay, then you'll just have to let it go.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme.
There are two currencies, minor and major. Stop playing with the wire, god damn it. What? Stanley! Stanley! Yeah. Stanley! Stanley, back away. There you go. The more that I can swear. I can, oh, for God's sake. And float, Stanley, what the hell are you doing? I love cats, but God, they're annoying. You get... I forgot this told me. God, these microphones are sensitive!